It's time to talk Microsoft Andromeda. Is it delayed, coming, or canceled? Today we'll talk about all the news, rumors, and what we know. Stay tuned. All right, just recently I was talking about Project Andromeda, Microsoft's foldable dual display device that is a Surface device. Is rumored to be coming in the fall, and that's the last we heard about it. And since then, there's been a lot of rumors and more reporting coming out, specifically from The Verge and Mary Jo Foley at ZDNet. Now, some of that was saying that there was internal information regarding this device and about how it's going to be transformative for the company, only to be followed up by Mary Jo, who then reported this actually may be delayed or even canceled. Now, to be clear, our sources are not saying canceled. We have not heard that is the case, but we've always said that this is an experimental project for Microsoft, and like Courier itself, going back to 2011, it could be canceled at any time. All right, let's talk about what Mary Jo said in her article. So specifically that Project Andromeda and the Andromeda OS may be delayed with RS5. It may not even come into RS6. And we don't know the full status of that. It's kind of funny too, because just days ago, I did see the actual Andromeda OS in action, and it's actually really neat. It's just like a combination of Windows 10 desktop with bits of Windows Mobile. It's really neither or, but it is familiar with both of those options. And it looks pretty cool, but it kind of was rough. Having said that, we don't really know what they could accomplish by the fall, so who knows, there may be some polish. Now, we have heard that internally this may be delayed, and sure, Microsoft could cancel this at any time. Don't forget, there's a lot of questions around this device and whether it's needed or not. Microsoft's mobile ambitions is in question, and there is that app gap problem that still exists. It's a real chicken and egg situation. If you don't release a device, you don't get the apps. If you don't have the apps, you can't sell the device. So how do you get out of that? All I can tell you is the longer Microsoft waits here, the worse the situation is going to get. So what should Microsoft do with Project Andromeda? Should they bring it to market or just cancel it or shelve it for another few years? Well, I think there's actually precedence here. Don't forget, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, it's on him. If this device comes to market and they do a big advertising campaign and it fails, well, that is on him. So he wants to make sure that this device is going to be a success. And none of us are sure it will be. There is this question, what is the market for this device? And it is a little bit weird. Having said that, I think what Microsoft can do is pretty simple. Follow the HoloLens model. When the HoloLens was announced, it was a $3,000 headset. They didn't even announce the price at the time. Not to mention, after it was announced, it was months before it was actually available, and even then, it was only open to developers in small quantities. Having said that, the market for HoloLens seems to be a success, at least in what its goals are, which is getting it into businesses to test out and develop around it without taking a big consumer launch risk with it. And I think they've done that. Why not do the same here with Andromeda? Announce the device that it's a transformative one that they're experimenting with. Release it to developers in small batch quantities. Heck, you can even make it limited edition. Make the first 1,000 ones individually numbered. Sell it at a little bit of higher price tag. I'm sure enthusiasts will buy it, but get it out there in the market for your power users, your enthusiasts, and your developing base. From there, see what they say, get feedback. Do they like it? Is it building steam? If it is, well, you can start to roll it out in larger quantities through direct sales on the website and the Microsoft Store. From there, continue to expand into, say, Best Buy or retail. If, however, it's a terrible device, people don't like it, they really don't find much use for it, and they're not using it at all, well, then you just get rid of it and your problem is solved. After all, if you explain this to your consumers, that this is an experimental device, you're willing to try something new, I think they will understand that. If, however, Microsoft just wants to launch this as a giant device and expect it to sell right away, well, sure, there's a big risk there. I'm not sure if this thing is $1,000 or $1,200 if the average Joe is going to buy it. Not yet. That doesn't mean, though, Microsoft should not be trying to bring this device to market. I've seen this thing in action. There's a lot of cool stuff it can do. The idea of a pocketable digital journal that also, yes, makes phone calls or can pair up with your phone and share the SIM, I think it's actually kind of interesting, and Microsoft can do a lot here with it. As for what comes next, well, we'll have to wait and see. I'll just tell you right now, we haven't heard that it's actually canceled, and no other sources are reporting that it has been. So let's just wait to see what happens in the fall. Maybe we'll hear something around that, but this is a big project for Microsoft. I really hope they do bring it to market in some form and let its audience actually try it out and let them decide. All right, so that's my thought what they should do with Project Andromeda, but you tell me what you think they should do. Should they cancel it, bring it to market, or do what I say? Leave me a comment below and tell me what you think. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.